Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. Last session felt phenomenal. I am extremely pleased with how everything went. I was feeling a little rusty, so I was a little concerned, and sure, we maybe made a couple of mistakes here and there, and maybe relied on luck a little bit more than I would typically like to, but ultimately, we managed to accomplish the objective, we secured every secondary objective, and we scored a 4-star rating on the operation as a whole. So, feeling very pleased. What's more, looking forward, we are able to now finally secure an additional OCI upgrade, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to pick, especially thanks to the comments from the previous episode. And beyond that, there is, yes, a very fun toy in the black market that y'all have pointed out in the comments as well. And I was eyeing it last session at the end of it, and I think we're going to pick it up. But we'll handle all of that first before diving into the next operation, which is in fact going to be this counterinsurgency operation with 5 missions against the pirates. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing the structure we get and the intensity of such a long stretch. Keeping our things operational is going to be that much harder. And when I say things, yes, I mean vehicles. If we lose a vehicle early on in this operation, we're going to be in trouble. But anyway, folks, let's go ahead and first focus, yes, on our OCI upgrades and some shopping. So I'm thinking we go ahead and get ourselves the salvage teams. There's a couple reasons for picking this over AI logistics, which would also be helpful, and the fixer, which would also be helpful. I'm thinking salvage teams, not only do they help our economy and our ability to get more stuff from the black market because we get +1 commodity for each enemy vehicle destroyed, there is a immediacy to the value we'd get from salvage teams as we face off against the pirates here, because they tend to have quite a few vehicles compared to, for example, the bugs that we'll be facing off against next. So there's that kind of immediacy, that I don't want to call it urgency, but immediacy. And beyond that as well, it's cheap. It's 100 OCI components. We can definitely afford that. Not that we can't afford AI logistics or even the fixer. We can afford all 3 of them. But the remainder after this purchase is, of course, larger if we pick up the salvage teams. And that way, maybe we'll be able to secure another upgrade immediately afterwards that feels a bit more, relevant against the bugs or something. This is my weakest reason, but kind of sharing my thinking out loud over here. Anyway, so I'm thinking salvage teams. We'll see what becomes available to us next, but for the time being, salvage teams it shall be. And next time, oh, well, you look at that, recovery teams. Again, it's funny. So yeah, I mentioned an old comment where it was suggested that I should, or one should be able to skill out of the need for this OCI upgrade. But yes, there was a second part to that comment, which was mentioned again in the previous episode's comments, that, however, yeah, having some backup doesn't hurt. It's not wasteful per se, but in an ideal world, in a utopia, you wouldn't need this. Anyway, so that's available to us now. There's also the auto laser turret and the ion cannon, but I don't know if we'll be able to afford this anytime soon. I'm trying to figure out if we should save up for it. Again, I find I don't jive very well with off-map abilities. I think I don't have the patience for them, but not for the ones that shoot. For deployments and stuff, that's a little different. But yeah, I mean, okay, interesting new options available over here. But we might end up going with the fixer, depending on the kind of components we get from the next operation, just to again further help our economy, I guess, when we're dealing with the black market. But sure, let's go ahead and actually install the salvage teams over here. I suppose. Ooh, actually, hang on. What do I want to replace? Is it time to maybe get rid of the Woo? We're at 96 squaddies. We do a decent enough job keeping people alive, especially with the med bay and the advanced med bay. And yes, this med bay is damaged, so it's not really optimal. I could replace this actually with just a regular med bay, and it improves its performance just a little bit. 2 squad mates revive permission as opposed to just the 1, and 30% chance to revive each subsequent casualty as opposed to 15. But I feel like these 2 have been working just fine together, so why waste, air quotes, waste the 100 OCI components when we've been doing okay. We're nearly at 100. The XWU gives us +3 for each completed mission, so we're 2 missions away from being at 100. If I keep both of these, obviously I get to 100 right away. This is tough. I was expecting the first half of this decision-making process to be difficult, not the second half. The thing is, right, medbay performance only kicks in if a mission is going quote-unquote poorly, right? If I'm taking hits, if I'm taking losses, that's when the medbay kicks in, whereas the WU and the XWU, those are active always. I just have to complete a mission, and I reap the benefit of the WU and the XWU. So arguably, I guess, the better call, again thinking with a bit of a foggy brain here, the better call would be to replace the damaged medbay, get the salvage teams in there, and then eventually replace the WU with a proper repaired medbay so that it is performing better if I feel it's necessary. I know how much I hate taking losses. That's the thing. That's the thing. For me, this is not just a number, right? These are individual people with hopes and dreams and families, and that's why I've stuck to these medbays, and that's why I like them. But I need to be pragmatic, I think. And I think this is the pragmatic decision. All right, I think I'm spending way too much time kind of figuring this out. It's a damaged item. It either needs to be repaired or replaced. That's the pragmatic thinking. I'm here on a mission. I'm here on a task, and I got to take that mentality. So fair enough. Damaged medbay that's been around for so long. It's finally time for you to go away and be replaced with the salvage teams. God, this click is like the second hardest click, because this click is the hardest click. Screw it, let's do it. Done. I hope I don't regret that. Watch, the next mission we take so many losses, and I'm just going to be so upset about not having the damaged medbay. But the thing is, ultimately, we also just have so many squaddies. So ultimately, we're not going to want a WU and an XWU either, right? We right now we can field 10 full squads, 11 full squads, 12 full squads. Yeah. So we don't need that many squaddies, because we don't need to consecutively or ever have 12 full squads on the battlefield, right? So I don't need these two anyway. So maybe that was the mistake. But, I can replace this with the repaired medical bay, and maybe this will actually encourage me to do that as opposed to keep that damaged hunk of junk, right? Repair bay is tempting, restores 30% of vehicle HP and removes 1 defect between missions. But let's save up instead and see how we can do, because I think we've been doing better, except for when we don't, which is when we lose a vehicle entirely, in which case repairs between missions don't matter. So ultimately that feels kind of useless for the kind of trouble I get myself into. Anyway, that's OCI components and upgrades dealt with. Hopefully I don't regret this decision making. Let's head on over to the black market. Now, it was mentioned in the comments of the previous episode, actually, that even though it's not available for sale, sorry, coming here reminded me, that the camo kit does not stack with other detection or with other concealment buffing items. And maybe it was patched at some point in time. Maybe I'm misremembering some of the numbers and kind of like the grid sizes. I'll do some testing between sessions. I meant to do it between this session and the last session, but unfortunately didn't get around to it. But I'll do some testing. I could have sworn they do work together, but we'll explore a bit more. What I'm actually here though is to pick up, yes, this auto grenade launcher. Rate of fire of 3. Hit point damage at 30, armor damage at 35, armor pen of 30, but launch a fragmentation grenade salvo over medium distances can inflict heavy damage on multiple unarmored targets and ignores cover. This thing is a powerful toy. I was leaning towards picking it up anyway, and then it got mentioned in the comments, and I was like, that's all the motivation I need. So let's go ahead and jump off this cliff together. Let's see. It shouldn't be too difficult for us to get. We got a bunch of stuff that we can easily get rid of. What else we got? I'm never going to use this flamethrower, right? Like, I've had it for so long. I've used it maybe once or twice, and all it's done is gotten bog killed. So let's go ahead and get rid of that finally. I'm basically never going to use smoke grenades, so let's go ahead and dump both of those. Do we keep a frag grenade? I mean, maybe. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these bundle grenades first. We'll hold on to one. I gotta drop another 30. I mean, maybe let's get rid of 2 scavenger suits, right? Yeah, I'm not going to use scavenger suits regularly by any stretch of the imagination. Hold on to some of this stuff that maybe, you know, I'd rather get rid of. We'll trade it down the line to pick up something else, I'm sure. But this feels like I'm not losing anything that I would love to hold on to. Yeah, feeling pretty good about all of this. Really hoping for an ATGM launcher. I want an ATGM launcher, but I'll be happy with this for now. Let's make the trade. And now, let's go ahead and investigate this upcoming counterinsurgency operation. An aggressive warband of pirates made an unexpected planetfall. I think this is all the same as always. What are victories but invites to self-destructive idolum? Do not let the proof of your talent undermine the current task, outsider. Okay, buddy. We got this. We got this. We got. Okay, just wanted to double check that I didn't miss an operation off to the side that was going to time out. We got this. Holy, all right. This is a web work. You know what? I'm only going to look so many layers in, because this will take a long time if I just go mission by mission and talk about every single one. So let's talk about our immediate decision making instead, right? I need to choose between these 3 missions based on their rewards and based on the paths that they lock off from us. So basically, I'm going to look at, well, I guess I'll just look at these for now. I'm not going to look all the way to the end. That's fine. Live life a little on the edge, right? So first things first, over here, secure perimeter. Sweep the area and clear out 70% of all pirate units. This would reward us with an expanded LZ upon completion. Friendly deployment zone is increased by 50% for the rest of this operation. See, as these operations get bigger and bigger, these kinds of rewards become more and more valuable. That is pretty compelling right off the bat. Okay. Stop extortion. Save civilians by destroying 80% of all attacking enemies. Okay, it's a 1 skull difficulty. This is appealing right now. Wouldn't mind a slightly easier beginning to this extended operation. Gives us a civilian trading post. Upon completion, +5 trust with a local faction and +1 civilian trading good. You know, I don't recall our trust rating with these guys right now, so I don't know how much I should prioritize this, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Either way, I mean. Or we can establish a combat outpost. Oh, I like that icon. 2 skull difficulty. Secure the outpost by moving units into the capture zone. Fair enough. And this gives us rogue army depots. Upon completion, gain rogue army item or vehicle. That's hard to say no to, right? Because they do have some interesting pieces of equipment, and I wouldn't mind securing one of them. Now, weapons are separate from items, so it's not going to be an ATGM launcher, as much as I would like it to be. Do I need a rogue army vehicle? Maybe. This is the most tempting one right now. Well, let's see what comes next, right? If we do take this one, we have only got access to this option. Search weapon caches, destroy weapon caches, get all units to the evac zone, and that gives us a boss man den. Upon completion, gain random pirate faction item. Okay, so more item looting, I suppose, eventually getting us access to a local clinic. See, this really kind of puts us down one path up until here, where we can either go ahead and get enemy supplies reduced or secure a random explosive item. Only way we can get this explosive item is to go up this way. Not that we need one. Sorry, I've ended up looking all the way down, haven't I? But this over here, clear IEDs, 3 skull difficulty. Ah, boy, are we up for it? Oh, wait, right. Even though this is a rogue army depot, we're facing off against pirates, just as a reminder, because I was letting my own self get confused there. Satellite targeting relay station increases accuracy for all pirates by 5%. So if we take this out, we remove that buff, which isn't bad. And then over here, we've got high leverage. Upon completion, increase faction trust gain by 30%. Ooh, that's kind of compelling. But is it compelling enough to lock us down to this, which is an explosive item? Not that I need it. And then we have, it opens up again. What is the final mission? The Lion's Den. Destroy... Okay, just kill a bunch of people. Ah, geez. What is destroy all IEDs? Don't think we've done this mission on the channel at all. So I wonder If we don't go to stop extortion, destroy 80% of all attacking enemies, get some extra trust. It's like, what's more? Is the +30% increase more, or is the +5 more? They can't get both. Anyway, I'm not going to do the math. To be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and stop extortion over here. Relatively easy mission to kick things off over here. We're experimenting with a new weapon as well on one of our mechs. We're still, rotating squad leaders. I'm not going to deploy everybody, so let's keep it simple. Let's see how the pirates have become a bit more challenging as well. And from here, I either get access to an item or decreased accuracy. God damn, this is not easy because this is tempting. A rogue army item or vehicle, because the trade value is nice. Secure the outpost by moving units into the capture zone. You know what? Screw easy, guys. When have I ever settled for easy outside of desperate circumstances? I know one of you is going to link to a previous episode in this very campaign and be like, right here. Because yes, desperate circumstances, of course. But these aren't desperate circumstances. Experimentation isn't desperate. Establish combat outposts. Let's get ourselves a nice secure area for which to launch this counterinsurgency. Let's go. I'm sticking to it. Establish combat outpost. Secure it by moving units into the capture zone. Try and complete it within 10 rounds. And let's see if we can't destroy more than 90% of all enemy forces as well. And get ourselves a nice little, hopefully, vehicle? We'll see. Onwards to mission prep. Okay. I mean, you're probably already thinking what I'm thinking. Right? This looks pretty. Pirate chain gun truck, pirate rocket truck. Oh, okay. Okay, it's starting to look less pretty now. The first, oh god, 3 of the first 4 things I hover over are scary vehicles. So they can't be, suppressed or pinned is what I'm saying. But these are all scavengers, veteran scavengers. This looks like it's all infantry. So there is still value of our rocket organ approach, but it's not the same as in other other circumstances. We could try getting both Bog and Exconde out there. Exconde maybe with the actually, what about if instead of the rocket organ, what if we go in with apologies for the awkward cut there, but I spent the last little bit kind of looking around to try and understand what might be going on and if I'm missing something, and maybe I am. Maybe something changed in a recent patch, and or maybe I've misread something somewhere, so feel free to illuminate me in the comments if that's the case. But our newly acquired weapon doesn't seem to be showing up right now. It is a light weapon. It's a light mod, so to speak, but, medium vehicle mod, medium vehicle weapon, like that, so that's not a thing. I should be able to, I guess I can't put a light weapon into a medium slot. If I go to the... This is also a medium slot. Okay, so maybe that's the situation over here. You know what? We've picked up the weapon. We're going to get action out of it down the line. I'm not going to go ahead and buy a fresh vehicle specifically so that we can toy around with that weapon right now with the grenade launcher. We have it for future use. It's a powerful piece of kit. We'll use it eventually, so I have no regrets in spending the money on it. But I only later have now realized, hang on a second. I guess the light mods don't get slotted into medium slots. Yeah, fair. Okay, sure. I mean, that must be it. That's what I'm seeing. That's what my eyes are seeing. So that's what I'm saying. And so we're gonna go ahead and stick with the rocket organ. Fair enough. No complaints from me. I like the rocket organ. I like what it's done for us in the past when we see setups like this. But yeah, sorry. I had to flip around a bit. I was like, did I read it wrong? Is it an accessory? Have I mixed something up over here? But no, I think it's just that I thought light weapons could be put into medium slots, whereas a medium weapon cannot be put into a light slot and things like that. But I don't know where I got that idea from. Like I said, folks, that brain fog is real, and it is persistent. I'm still not 100%, but I'm at enough of a percent to be here today, mostly, apparently. Anyway, enough about that. Let's not send everybody onto the battlefield here, but let's see if we can't get Wetteroth in with a camo kit for himself so that we've got 2 scouts on the battlefield. And we do not have another set of Jaeger fatigues. I keep forgetting the word fatigues. We do not, but we might eventually, and that'll make for some fun times. Because yeah, I do believe the concealment stacks. Right, like we got 4 here. Oops. Drops down to 2, and I'm pretty sure that does reflect on the battlefield as well. Now, obviously, multiple camo kits don't stack. And maybe that's what it sounded like I was saying last session, but that wasn't the plan. This was the plan, to have multiple people able to sneak in close and support each other with, you know, anti-armor capabilities and things like that. A bit of a Spec Ops vibe, I guess. Let's go ahead and replace that missing squatty. Who stays behind? Who stays behind? Maybe, well, actually, there's a lot of enemy vehicles on here, so I wouldn't mind having Excande out there with the laser lance. Right? Like, this thing has been very capable against enemy vehicles. Tech, let's go ahead and drop your squatty count right down to 2. And Pike, let's go ahead and drop yours as well. Oh, you're not even on here. What am I doing? But do I send you here? Now we gotta drop something else. We gotta do something else to get rid of the 19. Do we drop some armor? I was hoping to hold on to it. I was really excited by the performance of the armor previously. Maybe okay, let's drop the jump pack. I don't think we need that. Jetpack, whatever. Yeah, this is where I regret things like promotions, even though I shouldn't. This is where I start to regret them. Let's go ahead and get rid of the mine launchers, because we're not going to need those, right? Not in this situation. We're the aggressor. They're not going to be coming to us. We're going to be going to them. So let's get rid of the mine launcher, and that puts us in a decent position. Let's go ahead and in that case, actually, nope, we cannot add another squatty here. So this stays like this, and I guess we go in with this group. Feels like more people than necessary, to be perfectly honest. I feel like I could drop somebody, but there are a lot of vehicles on the battlefield. Having 2 RPGs out there is nice. Having, you know, all this anti-tank, the laser rifles out there is nice. I mean, I think if anybody, I would maybe drop Sachin from this rotation. Or Tech. Either of those guys could go. But let's try this. Let's see how this feels. Let's see how this feels. Let's see if we can't do it quickly. Because we also want to try and get this done in 10 rounds, right? Okay. Over now then to deployment. Sorry, I am a little thrown off by this whole thing. So apologies if I sound a little like... like I'm still trying to catch up from this surprise. Alright, what are we doing over here? So, Bog, you're going to be coming in with some long-range supporting action on this side, right? Because it's all the individuals here. These guys are all in a little hallway, little alley of vehicles there. It's interesting. It does limit their movement, but we won't have line of sight from back over here. We'd have to get very lucky with artillery. Yeah, we can't hit them from a distance. That's not going to happen. Excande, do we kind of like isolate you a little bit so that you can pick them off as they head this way? I mean, what do we got over here? We've got boarding commandos. Don't love that. Don't necessarily want to go toe-to-toe with that. But these guys, they'll kind of move over this way. If we try and push in from this side, these guys will have to move over this way. And then maybe Excande can like hide behind this building, sorry, and pick them off as they head over this way. That's a possibility. Let's start over here, make a straight beeline, and then adapt, I suppose. But yeah, Bog coming up this way, firing artillery, suppressing, pinning, making sure we can kind of get into position and into cover. Looks like there might be some towers or bunkers along the way. I'm going to go ahead and guess towers. If we can secure some of them, there's nothing like it. Gives us some good visibility, gives us some just good, protection. So that sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and actually get Tech over here to see if we can't get Tech into this, and then maybe even into this with that minigun, I suppose. Though really what I would like to do is try and get Karda and Wetteroth operating together to again pick these vehicles off as they head over, but then maybe getting into these towers to provide some like supporting fire and things like that. Bit of cover to hide behind, but it's a little scary. A little scary. So Tech coming in from here again, maybe suppressing and stuff. pike. I'm trying to figure out if I need that taking command, you know, or if we're doing fine. Okay, he's resting for two missions in a row actually now. Lucky him. Sachin, keep you out here. Now let's roll you up this way. Yeah, that should be good. Or wait, there's the boarding commandos over here, right? Just thinking about the laser rifle versus boarding commandos. Flip these guys around. Sure. Whatever marginal difference that'll make. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. I hope this all works out nicely. I think this is about as much as we can do from all the way up over here. It's time for us to head on over to the battlefield. Let's go. Sachin's become a bit more verbose lately, hasn't he? He's been sharing his opinion on things a bit more. Anyway, well this... Okay, cool. I was worried that this ridge would block our approach, but no, it's just these two. I was worried that the radar or the map was a little off. This is actually a really fun formation, and I hope it works as well as it looks. Let's start with our scouts. Scouting, typically a good way to kick things off. Already I'm nervous. I am a little thrown off. I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, keep on moving up. Up to there. What do we see? Scavengers. Scavengers. Soon to be in range. That feels good. Lots of fences. Lots of fences. And those are the boarding commandos. Coming a little bit closer. Fair enough. Okay. How far can we hit? I wonder if they will clump up. But for the time being, we can just kind of move up. Wow, how far we can go when he's not injured, eh? I've gotten so used to him being injured. Maybe roll up to here. How far can we shoot, actually? Oh, you know what? Quite far. And we can reach all the way up to, like, this general vicinity. So, sure. Let's go ahead and scooch up to there. Keep out of line of sight. Keep out of range. And just act as artillery. Wetteroth. Again, moving both of my scouts kind of next to each other. Not the most optimal use, I know. They're a little too close together, but I'm more thinking about some of the support they can provide each other as these vehicles start to roll up, right? So, yeah, let's keep them together. I wonder, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we should be able to hit, between the two of them, hopefully hit both these guys and these guys, especially if they come closer, which I am hoping for. Tech, buddy. Let's just roll you up to here. Unfortunately, we will get spotted before we can get within firing range. Do I want to play this any differently? Like, do I want to be more aggressive? By what, one tile? Now, let's roll up to here, and then next turn we can maybe step up and get some rounds off. I think I'm okay with having come through with the arc. This might have been a bad idea, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure we'll pay some kind of price this mission. Something's felt off ever since I hit the record button. Something's felt off. I can feel it. I can feel it. Let's roll up to here. That's you, buddy. I could step up to here and take a knee, actually. Let's go for it. Stay hidden. And then Exconde. Can't see your movement range, buddy. Interesting. I wonder if we got a couple of bugs starting to show up. With how many updates deep here? Oh, there we go. Now I can see. That wasn't just me, right? Like I'm being gaslit. Let's roll up to here. Yeah, they'll hopefully come a little bit closer and we'll be able to pick them off. Looks like I can step forward, actually. Well, let's go ahead. And And the next turn, maybe I take a knee and pop some shots off again. Really hoping these vehicles kind of roll out this way. I'm going to probably have to draw some aggro and actually expose somebody in order to make that happen. But let's first see what the enemy gets up to for the rest of this round, because it's all of them now, I believe. Yep. All right, let's see what they do, and hope for the best. They're going to take the tower, I'm guessing. Yep. Those guys, what are you going to do? Come a little bit closer, it looks like. Yeah, I think I can hit that. I can definitely hit this. Okay, beautiful. This is great, actually. And they're nicely clumped up, too, actually. So if I wanted to... Oh, look at that. They're asking... They're asking for trouble. I think this is where we get Bog to kick the round off. And it did default kind of rotate over to him. So we hit something like this. Everybody ends up suppressed, pinned, hopefully, everybody. Or otherwise damaged, and we can roll on up. These guys are a little bit further back, so I won't be able to hit them, right? Like, if I take a look at Wetteroth, right, what can he hit? He can hit these guys and these guys, right? And it's going to be the same for Carta. If I step forward by 2 tiles, I'll be able to hit those guys, though they are in cover. And if I step forward by, yeah, it's going to be tough to hit anybody else back there. 3 tiles forward, and I can take this tower down. And I can actually do that. I can move forward, take a shot with the RPG, and then Carta would be able to move forward into this cover and take a shot with the RPG as well. And we might be able to take that tower down, while also having everybody else around here suppressed and pinned, so they're not impacting our approach. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and drop the rocket organ shots, barrage, rather, I should say, right over here, and yeah, hope for a good start to the party. All right, I'd say that's pretty good. A little surprised again by the little bit of lag there. Again, there's something's in the air today. Something's not feeling so right. I'm a little worried. But we suppressed these guys. We suppressed these guys. Got them wavering as well. Suppressed, pinned down, and a bit of suppression back there as well. It's all going to work to our benefit. I was hoping for a bit more pinning, to be perfectly honest, but got some kills in as well. So let's not discount that. So yeah, that felt like a pretty good salvo. We're going to stay over there. No need to get much closer. Eventually, it would be nice to cap with everybody, but if we have to keep our distance, I'm not going to complain. I guess I could take a step closer. Sure. Let's take a chance. These guys are going to move up, try and get into this tower, presumably. We got to cap them off before they can do that. Sachin? Really? No line of sight. I was like, can we get into this tower before they can get into this tower? But unfortunately, no. And with the laser lance? I mean, they're not moving this turn, obviously. We're just trying to figure out who goes first, I guess. Carta up to there. Oh, you won't be able to shoot. You don't have the action points needed. How do you? Oh, you just move. Ah, right. That's the thing about athletics. All right, let's take the chance here. Wetteroth up to here. Spotting more people back there. Flamethrower team, that's okay. Oh, wow. Is that serious, that range? No way. Oh, that's the assault rifles range. Okay. It's like, what? Roll on up, let's go. And again, acting as additional scouting as well, right? And in comes the RPG, no line of sight. Yeah, Carta's going to have to come up there and do it. Okay, that's fine. Use the K-Pack to maybe get some work up over there, get these guys pinned as a result of the firing within their radius. Other option is to try and get these guys pinned. We can't hit them. Okay, so let's fire up over here, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. I'll take it. Gladly. Guys rolling up a bit closer. Carta might be able to pick some folks off, actually. Just from where she's standing, as opposed to trying to take this thing out. Carta. Let's get to it, I think. Start over here. No need to take a knee or anything. Fire away. Oh my goodness. I've missed that feeling. I've missed that feeling tremendously. Let's pop shots over here. Put these guys in a similar situation. Make them regret having come closer. Come on, bit more. Good enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Carter, that's you. Boarding Commando's going to come closer. If I can get them... Ah, they're going to tuck in there. I was going to say if I can get them with such, and I'll be very happy, but... No, of course not. Of course not. These guys will probably end up in the tower is the thing. Tech. Can we get them pinned back there? Thing is, if I move over this way, I don't think I'll have lines of sight. Well, if I come up to there... Ah, jeez. Okay, let's try this. Tech up to here, let's go. Yeah, I didn't think so. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fire over here, and hopefully use that to get these guys pinned. So close. Wish I'd stayed put and fired twice there instead. Reason being, I want to be able to move Sachin up over here confident that we can take this tower. Which might be a bad idea to begin with, to be honest. Pop a shot with the laser lance. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a knee. Pop the shot here. I'd say they're pinned down. Good stuff. Alright, Sachin, now do we stick with that plan I was talking about? Roll up to here, stay mostly hidden, and then jump in. And if not jump in, then use the, use the disposable anti-tank to wreck this tower. What can we hit? Nothing. We can't hit anything. If I move forward, then maybe. Yeah, let's get you up to here. Other option is I kind of creep up to there. I still can't shoot from there. I can shoot from here, but again, what? Nothing. Nothing's going to be in range. Let's do it. Let's take a chance. Let's go. Buddy's eager. He's done bringing up the rear. Oh, okay. All right. Bit of an adjustment based on what we've seen is probably in order. Yeah. Oh no. It's one tile away. Okay, let's try this. We're going to step up. We're going to open fire. It's already done its turn. So we're going to open fire, cause some damage over here, whatever we can, and then see if we can't take it down with whatever supplementary fire we can provide at the beginning of the next round. Soften its armor right up. Maybe a bit of damage gets through. Very little. That's fine. More trouble coming through this way. Handgun team. These guys are actually leaving the tower. Okay, fair enough. Oh, how I wish I had another barrage waiting. But I don't. But I don't. Okay. So we are very visible right now. This thing can very much hit Sachin. Hit with the disposable and then try and pull back? Or do we have... Yeah, see, this is... If Wetteroth was one step over, he'd be able to shoot twice. But he'd also be very, very exposed. Alright, screw it. Let's go with the disposable AT, pop a shot, and then pull back, because I think we'll have to. We're not going to destroy this thing with one hit. But very much a high-value target right now. So fire away and hope for the best. I'm wondering if we laser rifle it afterwards or what. But this shot's got to land first. Good accuracy, not great. Okay. Okay, that's tempting. Damn, that's so tempting. Let's do it, buddy. Take a knee. Pop shots. Let's go. I don't know how much damage we'll do. I don't know how much we'll penetrate through the armor for real, but let's go. I was hoping for a different, Oh my god, are you for real? Yes. Scared it off. That's kind of all I needed, I guess. I didn't get it retreating, did I? It just chose to leave. I was hoping, by the way, I was trying to say, I was hoping for a different, like, status effect or whatever, like, you know, destroy or damage the weapon or something. But, look, this outcome ain't that bad. This outcome ain't that bad either. Cool. God, my heart is in my throat. That was extremely scary. Let's go ahead and pop shots over here, I think, with Wetteroth. Try and finish these guys off before they cause too much damage. They are a chain gun team. They are able to see and shoot Wetteroth, so I think he's got to get the first move in as the first priority. You know what? Take a knee and then shoot. Maybe I should have stayed standing and shot twice, but no, that worked out nicely, and they're all wavering, some of them fleeing. My goodness, okay, okay, okay. You know, Wetteroth, I was quick to judge. I was not familiar with your game a couple missions ago. Let's go ahead and creep up a little bit. That should hide us too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, beautiful. See what we can do. A couple of them still have the courage to roll up, but it's okay. To be expected. Are they going to make it in? No, okay. Yeah, I'm very glad that they didn't, because the moment they secure that tower, we're in a fair bit of trouble, I would say. Yeah. Let's go ahead and reload. Not much else to do here. Next turn, salvo, I think. Suchin's in a bit of trouble. Danger close for sure. That's your turn done. These guys are going to stick their necks out. Esconde, they're calling. So please, I think, give them what they came for. Drop one. Fine by me. Got to cool off a little bit. You guys are pulling back, fair enough. Tech. What are we thinking, bud? What are we thinking? One step over and try and finish these guys off. Oh yeah, you know what? Can I come up to here? And here's what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, sounds good to me. Oh, they're over. Yeah, there we go. These guys are just out of range. So sure. Let's see what this does for us. A lot. A lot. My goodness, I'm loving this. I'm loving seeing the fleeing and the wavering pop up so frequently. Guard up. Pop shots over here, try and finish these guys off. Not gonna get much armor pen. Let's step forward, go with the RPG instead. Feels wasteful. We know there's enemy vehicles on the battlefield, right? So it feels wasteful. Maybe roll up to here, get some cover. Stay hidden. And then shoot. Do what we can, right? Do what we can. Get him suppressed or something. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. There we are. These guys are already wavering and stuff too. I feel like I could really push in. And that's an EMP team. Don't love that. Esconde in a touch of trouble, maybe. And some scavengers. Alright. Workshopped RPG in there, so gotta be wary. And some veteran scavengers. Okay. Well, that is a little worrying. Not gonna lie. That is a little worrying. But I think we're going to kick things off with the salvo over here. Excande in a touch of trouble with that EMP team there, especially in a touch of trouble. I'm not going to lie. But again, can't have these guys securing this tower, right? So yeah, bit of danger close, but I think it'll be worth it. One tile is going to make the difference here, isn't it? I do have the option of firing here, of course, and suppressing all these guys, but that seems like a waste compared to all these juicy targets over here. All right, let's go ahead and pop this down over here, I'm thinking. And again, hope for the best. Yeah, it was pretty good. That was pretty good. These guys are fleeing, so they're not taking the tower, that's for sure. Everybody else is either pinned or wavering or otherwise some form of trying to get the hell out of Dodge. I like it. We are going to step up this way and keep trying to move towards the capture point because we can. And now, here we go. Here we go. It's going to hurt. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. Unfortunately, we did destroy 3 structures, and that was a price I was willing to pay. The benefits of having the rocket barrages is far outweighs the trouble of, or the value of sure, a 5-star operation. I guess we've sacrificed a 5-star operation in doing this, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. These guys are out of range. They got to get through the fencing, so this is not feeling too troubling right now. I know Sachin was initially trying to get into the tower, but I did mention during deployment as well that ultimately it makes sense for Wetteroth or Carta to get in there first, or instead, I should say. If we do that, that's all Wetteroth does this turn. Then he should be able to hit, I don't know, actually. So much fencing, man. So much fencing. Alright, sure. Let's get in here and at least block these guys, right? Even though they are fleeing. Let's go ahead and get in here. Block the enemy and also just get vision across pretty much everything. Can't ask for more intel than this, pretty much. A couple of blind spots still, but it's pretty good. And yeah, we can hit everything. Cool. Pin your own people down. That's unfortunate, actually, because they're not going to... Well, they weren't going to break anyway. They're still too healthy, I guess. But in theory... I cannot take a step over to hit the EMP team, unfortunately. Oh, I don't need to. Let's go for it, Carta. Silly mistake by these guys. Now, they're not the only threatening thing here, obviously. These guys are also trouble. But I'm not as bothered. Ah, man, like, who do we prioritize? Maybe we have to prioritize just moving up. Get into better positions, try and get to this spot, right? We only have 6 more rounds to capture this thing. So, sure, let's roll up. And that's you able to hit pretty much everything and done. Enemy artillery. Wasn't expecting that. Right, I should have been. There was a rocket truck. It was on the map. Okay, so that's scary. That's not great. That's less than ideal. But I think we'll be fine. Wetteroth's the visible one. Take a step up, get these guys pinned. I mean, they're retreating. I almost want them to be able to do that. We could roll up to here, take a knee, and then keep ourselves open to shooting at a variety of enemy targets. Boarding commandos back there might be some trouble, but this feels like the right call. Sure, let's go for it. Get up there, take a knee. Relatively safe, right? Because, I mean, the enemy is pretty much entirely pinned or wavering or wanting to give up. Except for these guys. And they're getting within range of me. If I'm not mistaken. Excande, got to vent and move up. I want to see what these guys do first. So, Sachin, you're going to roll up, buddy. And what are you going to do? Well, first, let's maybe fire on these guys. Medium accuracy, full pen, though. Finish them off. They're pinned down. They're not going to retreat. They're not going to break. Fire away. I wouldn't call that medium accuracy. That was pretty rough. Stand you up. March forward. Let's go. A lot of fence cutting in these guys' lives ahead of them. You gonna jump forward? No. Trying to suppress. Excande, just gonna stand and vent, I guess. Because I want these guys to come up as well so I can hit them both next turn. Finish them off so we don't get flanked, right? So I guess we could stand to help those action points be more useful. I guess we could step up to there, but then we can't vent. And I think it's worth venting so we can, next turn, you know, move up and get some more done. Yeah, sure. I don't want to take this step. I don't want to give these guys a chance to do what? I don't think that RPG, that workshop RPG can hit from that range. I think that's the Pirate Assault Rifle we're looking at, but they might just pop shots rather than get into a more dangerous position, right? I'm pretty sure these guys can hit there because we got the EMP team, so we should be able to hit there, so stay put. Unlikely that we finish this in 10 rounds. Come on, come closer. No, don't do that. Not surprised. This guy's gonna keep running away, waiting for us to be out in the open, I suppose, in the initial turn. This turn, it's just retreating. I don't think it's going to break. You're kidding me. I love it. It broke. I feel like the genie at the beginning of Aladdin. It will not break. It will not break. It broke. All right. What are we looking at? A lot of these guys willing to fight once again. Wetteroth willing to ask them kindly to stop, I think. RPG over here, potentially we destroy it, potentially get these guys all to start breaking. I think that's the call. I am not able to walk through, eh? Yeah. No surprise. So we start with this and hope for the best. Small fire. What I need is, I think, destruction. Or, let's get this thing out of commission as well. Yeah, let's go for it. There it is. Now this is some trouble, maybe? Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Carta? Just out of reach. Alright, they were a bit more clever than I'd anticipated. I mean, everyone's fleeing. Right? They've all given up. Except for these guys, you know, at the back there and stuff. So in theory, I'm free to rush forward. I'm worried about that workshop RPG, maybe more than I need to be. Sparta? What about getting you up to here to open fire? Let's go. We're gonna crack a hole in the fence to let everybody through. But that'll be with tech, I think. Carta is gonna eliminate these guys. There we go. Got them fleeing. Got them fleeing up here as well. I didn't notice these guys hadn't given up on the fight, but fair enough. Could have been trouble, but I think we're okay. Excande, though, now feels a lot better moving up. Trying to get out of these guys' range, right? Get you right up to there, buddy. Punch through the fencing next turn. Yeah, let's go. Bog is probably just going to reload, but we'll see. Sachin, you can pop shots up there. These guys pulling away in the right direction, unfortunately. These guys retreating, deployed, not pinned. Don't think they'll break, though. Don't think they'll break. Trying to find the best paths, best movement to try and crack through the fence with like everybody all at once. Stand you up, tech. Move up to there. Cut that open. And like really expose yourself to the enemy, I suppose. God damn. Yeah, let's go for it. Or you know what? Sure, I can move up to here and at least take a knee. So that if there is a surprise waiting for me, I'm relatively safe. Somewhat safe. I shouldn't say relatively safe. That sounds more safe than we actually would be. Bog, are you the last one left over here? No, we still got Sachin. So Sachin, still only able to get up to here. Fair enough. My alternative is, of course, to move up to here, cut stuff open. Now, here's the trouble. Tech and Exconde are visible, so enemy artillery can hit us. I don't know why they're visible. Probably these boarding commandos have something to do with it. We ended up more clumped than I should have allowed. Much more than I should have allowed. And I think I'm going to be even more clumped, to be perfectly honest. I don't want to move up to here. They're so tied down if I do that. And if I move up to here, Sachin ends up visible as well. And we know his luck with enemy artillery. Okay, here's what I'm actually thinking. Can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm going to move you up to here, bud. I am going to allow you to be seen, or do I take a knee? Take a knee. And we're going to fire up over here. Maybe helps with our, Yep. Good stuff. Again, it is these guys, I'm pretty sure, that are spotting Tech and Wetteroth and Exconde. Go ahead and reload. That's you done, Bog. These guys pulling back. So if it's not them spotting us, then who is? Oh yeah, they were actually fleeing. Okay. Not sure what enemy artillery is up to. Has it already given up on the fight? I'm not sure. Now again, these guys are very nicely clumped up. Bog is, I think, the right call. Again, a little scared for Exconde over here. Two enemies equipped with anti-tank capabilities. These guys, I think, we're trying to flank to get up close with the AT grenade, actually. But, Bog, I think you're going to kick this round off, too. Right up over here. Try and suppress, pin everything over here. Get everybody else fleeing and giving up otherwise. If we're lucky, a stray shot comes all the way down over here. Fire away. Alright. I call it a stray shot, but like the first shot ended up over here instead. Nonetheless, I mean, the first four, it feels like, ended up over here. But that's okay. We did alright there. Still a little more visible than I would like to be. Maybe these guys are spotting us, actually. We'll see. Moving closer, though. Got to keep an eye out for these guys, because again, they do have workshopped RPG. So just got to keep that in mind as we move a little bit closer. It's interesting. They are trying to take out... Ooh. My artillery. Bit of damage to armor there, but nothing too scary. It is these guys that I'm worried about. Carta, I think you're up. Fire away. Dead. Finish these guys off. Finish these guys off. And we can hit pretty much whatever we want to hit right now. Get these guys suppressed, I suppose, wouldn't be a terrible idea. Or you know what, actually? Right, I already moved. That was worth it. I was going to say maybe Tech could get some work done over here, because these guys are clumped up. He could probably hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do some work over there, but... Did already activate Carta, so let's go ahead and get the job done. Poor accuracy, we're too close there. Yeah, maybe let's just try and finish these guys off then. Sure. A bit of armor goes a long way, I suppose. Fair enough. There it is. Okay, they pinned themselves down. They did manage to suppress Carta, but tech is okay, and otherwise we're relatively unscathed. Do I do what I say I was going to do? If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, might actually get these guys suppressed because of the damage like within the area, right? And then we can either keep moving up, or we can shoot something else because we still have 40 action points left over. Sure, let's do it. Good stuff, got these guys fleeing. This took a touch of damage, didn't punch through the armor, I'm not surprised. What do I want to hit? Still a lot of enemy units on the battlefield, actually. 90% is 16, so there's still a lot of them out there. Really shouldn't get cocky or anything. Let's stand you up, buddy. Let's move you a step up. This guy's still flanking. Wetteroth, how you looking? Maybe it's time to roll up. Yeah, let's do it. Get you up to there. Keep scouting. Oh, is that... Okay. The overlapping lines. Misread. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Do I take a knee is the question. I think the answer is... Nah. You're good, bud. Skande. Roll up and hit this thing to finish it off. Do want to spot enemy artillery, but might as well get some damage done en route, right? So, sure. Let's do it. Because these guys are pinned down, retreating. Basically a non-issue. Oh, right. It's 60, not 40. That's okay. I'll just do this instead. I'll say that's worth it. Got us closer to the target zone. Damage the enemy. I'll say that's worth it. Let's go ahead and... cut away. Stand up. Roll up to here. Bog, again, gotta be a little concerned about those guys back there. So maybe we don't reload, maybe we just move. You know what, first we gotta try and get these guys all pinned and fleeing and all that good stuff. So I'm thinking... Ooh.
Orders, Major?
Arda? Sure. Let's do Carta. RPG up over here should do the trick. As long as it hits. Medium accuracy is not great, but... I had faith, but unfortunately that didn't actually do the job. These guys are just wavering. They are not fully broken. Fair enough. Let's stand you up, Carta. Bit of trouble over here. They're gonna pull back. Okay. Sachin? Shoot and scoot or scoot and shoot? Oh, okay. Excellent accuracy from this range. Fair enough. Finish him off. Should have given up when we took this thing out. Should have given up. Roll on up to here. Stay hidden. Yep, and we can get in from the back here because there's no fencing. Oh. That's your turn done, buddy. Here come the commandos again. Hopefully in range of our laser rifle now. And Bog, maybe it's time to beeline, buddy. I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking yes. It's going to be one RPG shot that takes him out. Roll on up to here. Tech. Medium accuracy. No armor penetration. Hit him with one of these. Just pick one guy out with the disposable. Nah. I think we get up to there, take a knee, stay hidden, and then start capping. Let's go. Yep, hidden. Wetteroth. Again, I think get up to there, start capping. We just hide back over here is my hope. All clear over there too. Yeah, excellent. Esconde. You are very much visible. Probably going to stay visible. These guys have thermite grenades, which I should probably be worried about. Hit him with a lance and get a little bit closer. Well, let's start with hitting them with the lance. These guys ended up pinned down. These guys are fleeing. But yeah, sure. Let's step up over here so that artillery isn't able to target or know that we're here. Now, the thing is, though, Sachin is unfortunately still visible, so that is still a factor. Nonetheless, we'll roll up here. Maybe hide behind the building or something next turn. As in literally right now, I suppose. I get up to here, I can still shoot. What are my chances here? Medium accuracy? Yeah, go for it. It's fun. It's fun. And then let's roll on up to here, sure. Create a gap. Start the cap. Eat maybe some damage back over here. Watch, we're gonna get pinned now. That wasn't bad. That could have been a lot worse, actually. That wasn't bad. Wetteroth, let's go ahead and roll up to here. Or even up to there, actually. Stay capping, stay hidden. Take a knee even, sure. Good stuff. These guys probably gonna get involved. It's like they're retreating. Or they're trying to flank Bog still. Alongside these guys. Bog, actually, on that note, let's keep you safe, buddy. Let's roll you up to here. Let's go. Flamethrower team back there. That's scary. Bit of trouble if Wetteroth does get spotted. And he has been. He should be able to finish him off first, though. In fact, tech... Shame. Alright, let's get you up to here. You can shoot next turn. You'll be able to hit him next turn. Suppress him, pin him, something. That's you done. Carta. Don't need to finish him off. These guys are wavering. Could gun him down to finish him. They've got the workshopped RPG, and all it'll take is one lucky shot by the enemy to take Bog out. I know it, so sure. Carta, get the job done here first. A lot of wasted rounds, I know, but hey, at least I guess Sachin's hidden again. And now we can step on up to here. Let's go. These guys retreating, right? Not going to break. They're just going to waver. Yep. Sachin. Up to here, I think. Or even, you know what? Up to here. Let's try and get this enemy artillery taken care of. What are we looking at? Oh, we're close. We are close. I think we start with this, just to finish these guys off, and maybe get the enemy artillery wavering. Good stuff, good stuff. I mean, excellent stuff, really. Couldn't ask for better. And I guess we can step up to here, still capping, and hopefully able to see down this alley, right? Come on. No. Also, I screwed up. I should have started with these guys. I was so worried about these guys, I forgot about these guys. This is going to hurt Wetteroth quite a bit, actually. Yeah. I deserve that. I deserve that, but at the same time, it's possible that these guys would have done the same, right? Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because we're going to do that. And actually, that's going to help Wetteroth recover. He just likes seeing people get killed. So he's capping again as well. Beauty. Back over here. This thing's trying to close the gap, it looks like. But we are doing okay. We're all hidden. We're all hidden. Except for Bog, actually, funnily enough. That's okay. Can we hit these guys? No. Stay put. Stay put. Wetteroth, you're good. Bog. Let's roll you up to here, I suppose. Sure. Destroy both defenses, basically. Then Carta should easily be able to... Well, she'd be able to get up to here, I guess, anyway. But we can do this. Yep. Wetteroth, you're a good buddy. I hope all these guys recover. Just got rid of the med bay as well, didn't I? What am I doing? I forgot it was on fire there. Alright, Excande. Yeah, sure, roll up to here. This round will be it. But can I? Can I? Where the hell is this piece? Probably back there. Alright, fair enough. Stay in cover then. And your turn. You're good. Oh my god, again. We're fine though. Complimenting his work and then allowing his people to burn to death. Good stuff. But hey, we only lost one more person. Shaking my head. We got there in the end. Oh boy, I actually thought because of the map pan, I thought that was Wetteroth being like, "Thank God this is over." But okay, you know, just barely missed this objective, which I'm a little bummed about. We could potentially secure this one though. In full, please. Oh, come on, don't you dare. Really? Really? Tech? Please? Actually, here. Okay. It's because when they get pinned down, they're harder to hit. It's perfectly fair, but I was just like, you're kidding me. This is an absolute comedy. All right, at least we secured another one. Yeah, a little upset at myself for not moving just that little bit faster, but probably could have done something a little bit differently. Probably could have ignored these guys a bit more, not been so worried about them, and that would have just given me one more turn maybe of capping with Excande. That might be the mistake that needed correcting, because Carta was also kind of caught up dealing with these guys for quite a few rounds, right? That might have been it. Bog, I think, honestly, wouldn't change anything that we did with him, because super effective in just making sure the enemy can't fire, kept them suppressed, kept them pinned, and we just kind of rolled in. We didn't even need to flank them. They were out in the open. They were caught with their pants down, and did a lot of good work there. Ironically, this is where we lost the most people. And again, could have gone either way, right? Those boarding commandos could have turned around and shot Hurt Suchin a fair bit, though he probably wouldn't have taken nearly as much damage, and he wouldn't be standing on literal fire for, what was it, 2 rounds to lose one more person. Nonetheless, I think we did okay. I'm kicking myself a little bit too much, probably. We could have got this done, though. We could have got this done. I didn't quite care for this one because I wanted the barrages, but we could have got this done. Nonetheless, generally pretty pleased with how this went. Let's see what the official debrief says, though. Okay. That's our rogue army item. I guess weapons do count. Okay, fair enough as items. How do I feel? Griffin Dynamics Board Cannon was initially developed to be attached to air and spacecraft hardpoints, but adapted and optimized to be fitted into tanks and other ground fighting vehicles. Fires 20mm explosive rounds in quick succession, devastating light vehicles and infantry alike. Mounted on a tripod, etc., etc. Encumbered. Controlled salvo with large caliber high explosive rounds, 45 armor pen, 70 armor damage, 60 hit point damage, rate of fire of 3, suppression of 15. Oh, it's a decent bit of kit. Trade value of 45, I think, is probably the best thing that it's going to be used for. But I'll go ahead and accept that. What? Why are these guys showing up over here? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Pretty sure this only shows the ones you've secured. This might be... I'll look into this after the session. I'll look into this over the weekend. But it's been a funny session. And it got capped off with Wetteroth just standing there in a pool of fire, which I said something was going to go wrong, didn't I? I said something was feeling off. Nonetheless, decent loot, looks like. Ammo bag, EMP rifle, which I'm going to sell. When I say decent, I either mean I'll use it or I'll sell it, right? And this all falls into those categories. What about... Nothing from the vehicles? Anyway. Let's see what the damage looks like, because that's the part I'm really worried about. You know what? Not bad. There's the med bay in action. The advanced med bay, I should say, in action. And yeah, sure, okay, you know what? It's kind of funny. If we did have the med bay as well, it's very possible that swipe would have been saved as well. I guess it depends on the order in which people were saved by the med bay by default versus dice rolls, but chances are swipe would have been alive if we had that med bay still. But hey, you can't win them all. Everyone's done quite well, I would say. Decent work across the board. Overconfident for tech. Newly acquired, I mean. Everybody else is looking alright. Ex-Conde, yeah, didn't actually kill any unit. Killed a couple of individuals, kept people suppressed and running. Didn't eliminate a unit. Overall, I'm very pleased, though. That enemy HMG heavy truck, getting that thing to flee so nice and early, that was huge. That was huge, actually. That saved a lot of lives, for sure. But yeah, ultimately, Wetteroth just lost the one guy. Swipe. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Beauty. 24 promotion points as well out of that. And they head into the weapon caches to get a pirate faction item this time. Those can be fun as well. But yeah, we have kind of locked ourselves a little bit to this path now. Which is probably fine, because I don't know if I should allow myself to be tempted by this 3-skull difficulty mission. Would have been interesting though, clear IEDs, haven't done that before. All it would do is reduce enemy accuracy, but if I keep them pinned, if I keep them fleeing, that accuracy is irrelevant. Alright folks, next time we'll dive on into search weapon caches, and hopefully things will go a bit more smoothly in terms of some of this funkiness. Light vehicle mod. Still throwing me off. Nonetheless, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, what I should do more or less of, how I should go about doing it. But apart from that, as well, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.